cloud. So firstly, I want to show you this summary. Chapter 6, focus on factoring polynomials, right? Yeah, we do have a lot of methods covered. So I put the methods together and have this summary, then can guide you through when you do your homework and you know which method to apply. So you should have this conclusion in your note. The conclusion says, whenever you need to factor a polynomial, the very first thing is what? The very first thing is what? Is to identify the GCF of all the terms in the polynomial and then factor the GCF out. Do you remember that? I emphasized that more than one time, many times, right? Yeah, that's the first thing to do, very first thing to do. Doesn't matter what type of a polynomial. The very first thing to do is to identify and factor out the GCF, okay? And then once you have the GCF factored out, you look at the polynomial. If the polynomial is a binomial, and the structure of the binomial is a difference of two squares, then you apply this formula to factor it. Is that clear, everyone? If the polynomial is either binomial or trinomial or a polynomial with 4 terms, right? I do not think you would have a polynomial more than 4 terms. Anybody see a polynomial in chapter 6 with more than 4 terms? I don't think so, okay? Yeah, at the most 4 terms. So if the polynomial has 2 terms, it is a binomial. And then you need to be very careful. Look at the structure. If the binomial is a difference of 2 squares, then apply the formula, right? Apply the formula, a squared minus b squared equals a minus b times a plus b. Use the formula to factor it. If the polynomial is a trinomial, very likely it's degree 2 after you factor out the GCF. And then you look at the trinomial, and it's degree 2, and the leading coefficient is 1, then that's when we apply shortcut method, right? Shortcut method is to factor a quadratic trinomial. Quadratic means degree 2. Trinomial means 3 terms, 1 to 3. And with leading coefficient 1, we did spend quite a lot of time on shortcut method due to its importance. And I cannot emphasize how important it is, right? And what if the trinomial has a leading coefficient different from 1? Then you try slider divide slider method, right? I believe whatever the trinomial you see, after you factor out the GCF, that trinomial is a quadratic trinomial, I guarantee you. All right? So what if the trinomial has 4 terms? Then grouping method. So this table summarizes those methods we have covered so far, and when do you apply those formulas, those methods? Please let me know. Do you have any questions about this table?
No questions.
Yeah. To the importance of chapter 6, I'm considering we can maybe step back a little bit, and I look at the Pearson. This chapter, we have over 100-ish, exactly 100 problems, right? We have 80 minutes. We have 80 minutes today. Do you guys want me to do those problems and you just watch?
That would be we would be able to see kind of what method you would be applying. That would probably be really awesome.
Yeah, I'm gonna show you how do I do the homework. Yeah, I'm gonna show you how do I do the homework. Okay, I try to speed up because we have 75 minutes. Let's see if I can do one problem in 1 minute and we can get as many questions done. If we don't finish, it's okay. We can continue next time. All right, because I don't want to rush through the concept and you don't understand. So today we step back a little bit. You watch, okay? You watch. I will do the work, okay? To speed it up, I'm going to try to write on the here. I remember there's a way to write it here. Yeah. So the first one, first one, yeah, I need to try to get it as fast as possible. So the first question. Select the correct choice that completes the sentence below. In the expression 3x squared plus 5x cubed. What is that? Why is it so small? Oh my gosh. Oh, okay. Hold on. In the expression 3x squared times 5x cubed, comma, 3x squared, in this expression, 3x squared and 5x cubed are called
factors.
Factors, yeah. They are the factors of the two of this product, right? Yeah, factor of the product. Okay, question number 2. A possible factorization of 30a to the power of 4th, blah blah, 1, 2, 3, 3 terms, right? It's a trinomial. It says a possible way to factor it is this way. Obviously, this factorization is not complete because inside the parentheses, look at the 3 terms. They all have a, and look at the 3 coefficients. They all divide by 2. So obviously, this factorization is not complete, right? Because the 3 terms in the parentheses, they have GCF to a. Okay? Yeah, okay. Question number 3. Remove the GCF. Check your answer by multiplication. Yeah, some of the requirement is a little bit confusing. What is remove? We just say factored out, right? Okay. 1, 2, 3, trinomial. And look at the coefficient 15, 21, 12. What's the GCF of 15, 21, 12? Huh? Obviously 3, right, guys? Yeah, okay. And also x squared y, x squared x, x. We have x in all the 3 terms. Y is not common because the last term does not contain y. So the GCF is 3x. Do we agree, everyone?
Yes.
Okay. Inside the parentheses, we're going to see from the first term, we factor out a 3. We factor out an x. So we have a 5 left, 1x left, and 1y, right? And minus 21 divided by 3 is 7. We have x factored out. We have a y left. And the minus 12 divided by 3 is 4. X is out, so just the 4. You can double check by distribute 3x, 5xy, 15x squared y. 3x times nearly 7y, nearly 21xy. 3x times nearly 4, nearly 12x. Question? No? Emma, do you have a question?
No, ma'am.
Okay. So what about other students? I'm trying to, accommodate your need. Yeah, maybe, by the way, I said that we are adopting a flipped classroom method. We are actually not doing it, okay? I actually teach everything that I'm supposed to teach. I just give you more opportunities to engage, to participate, and to earn extra credit. We don't really have a real flipped classroom form, the method, because most of you didn't really study before the meeting, right? Okay, so let me know if you have any questions, because I want to do fast because we don't have a lot of time. So this 1, 2, 3 trinomial, right? Do you remember when we factor a polynomial, the very first thing to do, GCF? Obviously, we have a GCF different from a 1. Look at those coefficients. 84, 12, 28. What's the GCF? 4, obviously, right? And x is in all the 3 terms. Y is not common. So 4x is the GCF. And inside the parentheses, 48 divided by 4, 21. X squared over x is x. Because you factor out 1x, you have 1x left, right? And minus. Second term, 12 divided by 4 is 3. You have x out, you have a y left. The last term, you have 4 out, you have 7 left. You have x out. If you are not sure, double check. 4x times 21x, 84x squared. 4x times 93y, 12xy. 4x times 7, 4 times 7, 28, 28. Okay, 28x, right? I go back to the original given trinomial, so that's correct. Question number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 terms. Okay, 4 terms. Let's see how do we do it.
Those you have to group, right?
Yeah, but we would consider GCF first, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So look at the coefficients 2, 5, 7, 5. Coefficients wise, no GCF. But x is not common. But all the 4 terms has a y. Do you notice that? You notice that? Okay, I need to write it down. Yeah. So we're gonna factor y out. Factor y out. We have 2xy minus 5a. And this thing is a little annoying. This pencil, pencil thing. Y is also 2xy minus 5a plus 7x minus 5. Let me double check. So 2xy squared minus 5ay plus 7xy minus 5y. Okay. And then we're going to group, right? We're going to group. Let me put a bracket here. So 2xy minus this times 2y. So I'm trying to group to see if I can factor out the GCF, and with the parentheses, both of the groups have the same binomial in the parentheses. After I look at it, I think it's not factorable. Okay, it's not factorable. So the answer will be just like this. All right, guys, that's the answer. Yeah, we do have a polynomial with 4 terms in the parentheses. However, when we try the grouping method, it doesn't work. It is not factorable. So that's gonna be the answer. All we need to do here is to factor y out. Okay, factor y out, and inside the parentheses we have 2xy minus 5a plus 7x minus 5. Yeah, double check, triple check your entry. Make sure what you entered is what you intend to enter. All right, very good. Next. And now I have to erase these things. Erase that. Okay. So this one's a binomial, right? Yeah. So what's the very first thing to do when we need to factor a polynomial? GCF.
GCF.
Right? Yeah, GCF.
GCF.
Yeah, 40, 32. What's the GCF?
8.
8. 5 times 8 is 40. 4 times 8 is 32, right? So 8.
Mm-hmm.
And x squared, x, we have x as a common. Y squared, so y is common. So the GCF is 8xy, right?
Mm-hmm.
And inside the parentheses, 40, you have 8 out, you have 5 left. Because 40 divided by 8 is 5. You have x squared. You factor 1x out, you have a 1x left, right? And you don't have a y anymore. And then minus 32 divided by 8 is 4. You have x out, 1y out, you have a 1y left. Does that make sense? Yeah.
Yes.
Again, you should double check by reversing. Distribute axy times 5x, 8 times 5, 40. X times x, x squared, y. Negative 4 times 8, negative 32. X, y squared. That means it's correct, right? Yeah, reverse by applying the distributive property. If you go back to the original polynomial, means your factorization is correct. Inside the parentheses, 5x minus 4y is prime. There's nothing we can do to continue. So that's it. All right. Yeah, I'm recording the class, correct? Yeah, if you miss anything, you can just re-watch the video. Question number 7, same thing, right? The very first thing to do is GCF. 8, 48. 8 goes into 48. not six, 6 times, but so the GCF is 8.
Okay.
And x cubed, x squared is the GCF of the two exponential expressions. Yeah, with the one with lower degree. Y cubed, both of them have y cubed, so y cubed is going to be part of the GCF, right? Do you guys agree?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Inside the parentheses, first term, you have 8 out. You have a y cubed out. You have a x cubed, but you have an x squared out, so you only have 1 x left, right?
Yes.
Second term, you have 8 out. You have 6 left. You have x
6.
squared out, y cubed out, so it's just the 6. Yeah, remember double check by distribute. Ax squared times ax cubed y cubed plus 6 times a 48 x squared y cubed. So it's correct, right? Yeah. Next. What's this? 1, 2, 3, 3 terms, right? GCF. 63, 14, 7. GCF is 7. 7 times 9 is 63. And the variable x, we have x fifth, x cubed, so x cubed. The one with a higher degree, right? Lower degree, I'm sorry, misspoke it. Yeah, lower degree, 7x cubed. Y fifth, y power 4. So y to the power 4.
Mhm.
Agree, guys?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
we already covered those, right? Okay, inside
Yes.
the parentheses, the first term, we have 7 out, so we have 9 left. We have x cubed out, so we have x squared left. Right? Then we have x squared left. We have a y fourth out, so we have a 1y left because this is the 5th power, right? 5 minus 4 is 1. And in the second term, that's not equal sign. Yeah, minus. Second of 14, we have 7 out, so 2 left. X cubed is out. Y left because we have 4th out. Minus 7 is out, x cubed is out, y fourth is out, so minus what, guys?
1.
Minus 1. Yeah, double check by distribute. 7 times 9, 63. X cubed, x squared, x fifth. Y fourth, y fifth. And minus 14. X cubed times y to the power of 5th, right? And minus 7x cubed, y fourth. Yeah, that's correct. All right, always double check by distribute. Inside the parentheses is not factorable. Emma, look at this. It doesn't really need you to continue. You don't have to continue. This is not factorable, okay?
Right.
If the methods we learned doesn't apply, like we never seen something like that, just doesn't it's not factorable anymore. We can just continue. All right, this one, as you can see, we have 1, 2, 3, 3 parts. All the 3 parts have a common binomial factor inside the parentheses, AB minus 8, AB minus 8, AB minus 8. So we're going to factor the binomial out. AB minus 8, AB minus 8. And inside the parentheses, we're going to have the leftover, right? From the first part, 3A left.
3A minus 6 minus B.
Minus 6. Yeah, minus 6 left. Oh, did I enter wrong? Yeah, be very careful. What do you
minus
enter?
B.
3A minus
6.
6. Oh,
and then minus B.
I have a problem with this keyboard. Yeah, minus 6. Yeah, 3A minus 6 minus B. Am I right, everyone?
Yes.
Yes.
3A minus 6 minus B, right? Okay. Not that bad, right? Do not overthink. Those two groups have a common binomial factor, A plus 4. Take A plus 4 out. And then we're gonna have the leftover inside the second parentheses. Yeah, the first one, if you take A plus 4 out, you have a 1 left, right?
Yes.
The second one, you have a minus X. Very good. That's it. You know, if you are not sure what you do, you can use the FOIL or box method to double check, right? Here we go. Question number 11, factor by grouping. Okay. I have to write it down. Okay, so let's factor by grouping. Yeah. How do I make this pencil go away? It's a fun. I don't like the pencil following me. Okay, we have an A out. So we have B minus 4. And we have 2 out, B minus 4. Yes or no, guys? Yeah?
Yes.
Yes.
You shouldn't know how to continue from here. So they have a common binomial factor, B minus 4. B minus
plus
4.
2.
Yeah. And then inside the parentheses, you have A plus 2. Agree, everyone?
Yes.
Okay, there we go. Just like that. Yeah, now I have to erase those stuff. Erase it. Okay. So yeah, then this one, same thing, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 terms. 4 terms. What is this? Highlighter? Try highlighter. Okay. Right. So you this one. Red. Okay. So we have x squared out. Oh, this is the one that disappeared quickly. Got it. So this one, x squared out. So x minus 3. And the second group of 5 out, x minus 3. Right?
Right.
So common binomial factor is x minus 3. And then left over x squared plus 5. Yeah, exactly. X to the power of 2 plus 5. And that's it, just like that. Right? I don't think it's bad. I don't think it's bad.
I think I overthink it quite a bit whenever I'm going through the homework.
Yeah.
I do that too.
It's not, yeah. That happens. Yeah. So let's see number 13. And the group, this one, okay, so we have to group this one because the last 2 terms are negative, right? So we're gonna write 4ax plus bx together. And then, you know, it's very likely we just factor the negative sign out, okay? Factor the negative sign. So we're gonna factor the negative sign out. We have 16a plus 4b, right? And the first group, GCF is x. Take x out. So 4a plus b. And 16a plus 4b, we take a 4 out. We already have a negative sign here. So negative 4 and a 4a plus b, right? Okay, there we go. You see they have the same common binomial factor. We factored out 4a plus b, 4a plus b. Oops. Parentheses.
X minus 4.
Yeah. 4a plus b, 4a plus b. Inside the second parentheses.
X minus 4.
Yeah, awesome. X minus 4. There we go. Done. Not bad, right? Okay. Next question number 14. Oh, I need to erase that again. Erase. So this one, okay. So we're gonna factor by grouping 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 terms together. And a 5, 12, GCF is 1. Okay, hold on. 5 plus 6c. 5 plus 6c. Okay, I got it. So this one, we really we did not cover something similar. This one we need this factor this way. Okay, we need a group this way. We're gonna group 5a and 6ac together. Yeah, term 1, term 4, and term 3, term 2. Do you see what happened, everyone?
Because you needed a greatest common factor, so you had to switch the numbers around.
So in this question, if you make the first 2 terms group 1, last 2 terms group 2, it doesn't work anymore. Yeah, a little bit challenging, So we need a group number 1, number 4, number 3, number 2 together. You see what happened? Yeah, okay. So now the first group, take out A. So we have 5 plus 6C, right? The second group, take out a 2. 2B. Yeah, 2B. 10 and 12 both are even, so we have a 2 can be taken out. Yeah, also they have a common factor B. After we take out 2B, we have 5 plus 6C. Now you should know how to continue, right? Yeah, I apologize. This one is a little bit challenging because you have to figure out a way to group them, right? Yeah. So they have a common binomial factor. The common binomial factor, occasionally there's a one challenging problem. So the common binomial factor is 5 plus 6c. 5 plus 6c. B. Then the leftover 5 plus 6c is a plus 2b. A plus 2b. Agree, guys?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Only the grouping part is a little bit different from the question we have practiced in the class, right? If you think about in the class, we only have 80 minutes, and we only have limited time to cover those questions, right? All right, this one, C minus 3D. Yeah, okay. This one, normal. Yeah, just very normal. We can just factor the first 2 or the last 2, okay? Yeah, observe. First 2, last 2. The first 2, they have a common factor 5, and then C minus 3D, right? The last 2, they have a common factor X. Factor X out. So inside the parentheses, C minus 3D. Okay, there we go. Common binomial factor C minus 3D, right? Yeah, so far we have been doing the grouping method. C minus 3D. C minus 3D. And the leftover goes
5
to
plus
the
X.
Exactly, 5 plus X, done. There we go. All right. Yeah, next question, let me erase. Yeah, I wish I can just erase faster. Factor by grouping. That one is easy. Okay, so you can do this. First 2 and the last 2, but this one gonna be negative, right? Yeah, you factor -1 out. So y squared minus 5y, factor y out, you have y minus 5 inside the parentheses. And then 2y minus 10, factor 2 out, you have a negative sign in front of the group. So -2, we have y minus 5. There we go. Y minus 5 is a common binomial factor. Parentheses times parentheses. First parentheses, the common binomial factor, y minus 5. Second parentheses is y minus 2. Exactly, y minus 2. Y minus 2. Very good. Done. Does this help? I hope it does.
Yes, the repetition is helpful.
Okay, very good. So question number 17. 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Yeah, we're gonna use the grouping method again. Same thing. Just repeating the same method, right? Because the 4 terms. 32, 4. 4 is GCF. So 8 minus y. Factor y out, a minus y. Yeah, easy. A minus y is the common binomial factor. So the factorization, parentheses, inside the first parentheses, A minus y, second parentheses, what is it?
4 plus y, or y
awesome.
plus 4.
Here we go. All right, erase. Okay, number 18. 4 terms. So let me see this one. Okay, got it. So we're gonna do this time. We're gonna do
the first and the last one.
First and third. Okay. First and third.
Oh.
Yeah. First and third would work because first and third has A in it, right?
Oh yeah, that's true.
14ax plus 2ay. Yeah, this is leftover spin from earlier. 14ax plus 2ay. Yeah, term 1, term 3. And then plus negative y minus 7x, term 2, term 4, right? Yeah, the first group we factor 2a out. So we have 7x plus y, agree? Yeah?
Yes.
Okay, second group take out negative sign. So we have y plus 7x. Same thing, right? 7x plus y plus 7x, the same thing. Yeah. Okay, we found our common binomial factor. So parentheses. So
7x plus y.
Yeah, 7x plus y.
And then
second
2a.
Parentheses. 2a minus
1.
Yeah, 2a minus 1. Very good. 2a minus 1. Awesome. Then question number 19. Erase. Same thing. I'm a little bit tired about this. Boring. Okay, we factor negative sign out. So the last two terms in the parentheses is going to be positive, right? So factor 5x out. 520 GCF is 5. X squared x, GCF is x. So inside the parentheses, x plus 4. And factor 2 out, negative 2, x plus 4. Do you see that, everyone?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, you see what happened to the negative sign? So x plus 4 is the common binomial factor. Second parenthesis, 5x minus 2. Done. Agree, guys?
Yes.
Yes.
You see what happened? Factor the negative 1 out, basically. You factor negative 2 out from the last two terms. All right. Question number 20. Let's erase. Same thing. Okay, so let's factor. I'll try, let me see. 4, 3. 4, yeah. First two, last two. Yeah, most of the time, first two, last two will work. The first two terms together, 24, 18. What is it? 6. Y. Okay, 6y is GCF. So 4y plus 3x squared. Agree, guys?
Yes.
Yeah, 24y squared plus 18y. Yeah, okay. Last two terms, factor 5 out, factor w out. Then we have 4y plus 3x squared. Agree?
Yes.
Okay. So you see they have a common binomial factor, which is 4y plus 3x
4y
squared.
plus 3x squared.
Yeah, parentheses times parentheses. 4y. We have a lot of questions because it's just to force you to repeat the process. X squared. Inside the second parentheses, what do we have?
6y plus 5w.
5w.
Exactly, yeah. 6y plus 5w. That's it. Right? Yeah, give me something different. All right, erase. What is this about? It says to factor x squared. Yeah, finally, I have something different. Factor x squared plus 5x plus 6. Find the two numbers whose product is what? C. Who does not know this? Tell me. Huh? If you if you don't know what is this, don't tell me. I teach you foundation 2, okay? I've repeated this many times every time. Okay, this is a quadratic trinomial with leading coefficient 1. That's the shortcut method we're gonna use, right? We're gonna use shortcut methods. Okay. So the two integers we need to find, they must multiply to C, add up to B. You gotta remember this, okay? All right, then. This one, okay. Do you need me to repeat the process? Which two numbers multiply to 4, add up to 4?
2.
Huh?
4.
2 and 2. Agree?
Yes.
2 and 2 multiply to 4, add up to 4. Done.
Yes,
Question
sir.
number 23. Yeah, which two numbers multiply to 17, add up to 18? They're both positive, right? They need to be both positive. Which two positive number add up to, multiply to 77, add up to 18? Think about it. 77. Huh?
7 and 11.
Exactly. 7, 11. Awesome.
Hmm.
11 times 7, 77, right? Yeah. The only way to factor 77 besides 1 times 77 is 11 times 7. And they add up to 18, right? Okay, very good.
Mm-hmm.
You can double check yourself. Just make sure the two numbers multiply to C, add up to B. This one, remember the 4 conclusions I asked you to memorize and get very familiar with? Those two integers we're looking for are going to be both negative, right? Because they multiply to positive 50, add up to negative 27. They have to be both negative. Which two numbers? 50. What do you think? 50, 20, 25 to 2, right? You think about that? Agree?
Yes.
Yeah, negative 25, negative 2 multiply to 50, add up to negative 27. Done. Question number 25. Okay, this time, 1 positive, 1 negative. 1 positive, 1 negative. Okay, and the negative number has a bigger absolute value, right? Okay, I got it. 17 and 3. Do you agree?
Yes.
Yeah, you can do the
Yes.
process. Do you know the process, everyone? Decide,
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
factor 51, right? Factor 51.
Yeah.
1 times 51, 3 times 17, boom. 3 times 17. 3 times negative 17, negative 51. 3 plus negative 17, negative 14. Then that's it. You see my point, right? You need to double check by plugging back.
Yeah.
This one positive, 1 negative, x plus, x minus. The negative number has bigger absolute value, right? Think about how do we factor 70. 1 times 70, 2 times 35. 3 doesn't work. 4 doesn't work. 5 times what? 14. 5 times 14. There we go. Agree, guys? Yeah, I did not write it down because time consuming. Write it down. Positive 5, negative 14. Multiply to negative 70. Positive 5 minus 14, negative 9. Done. Boom. Okay. Factor this trinomial. Quadratic trinomial shortcut again, right? Do we know when do we apply shortcut, everyone?
Is it when the leading coefficient is 1?
Yes. And the degree 2, right? Quadratic
Or
trinomial.
quadratic?
Yeah. And then you might wonder, you did not do the GCF. Yeah, because you look at the trinomial, you know the GCF is 1, so we skip that step, right? Yeah, a lot of time we actually skipped it. And this one, both negative because multiply to positive add up to negative, right? Yeah, they have to be both negative. Which two numbers multiply to 54 add up to negative 29? 154, 227. There we go. 227. Negative 2, negative 27, multiply to positive 54, add up to negative 29. Done. Look at this one. Oh, this one is a little bit challenging. Okay. If you have trouble to do this type of problem, you can email me, guys. Not a lot of them challenging. Yeah, most of them are very normal, like we have been practicing, right? Yeah, this one is not normal. Yeah, this one is a quadratic in form. Yeah, quadratic in form. So what happened is you see x to the power 4 and x squared, right? We are going to use a substitute. I'm not sure even this type of question is on the exam. So let u be x squared. Then u squared equals x to the power 4, right? Then this trinomial becomes u squared minus 11u plus 28. And then we can factor this. This is a trinomial in u. Yeah, quadratic trinomial in u. Then we can factor that as u minus 4, u minus 7. Because 94, 97 multiplied to 28, add up to 11, right? Yeah, okay. And now we come back, we go back. Bring x back. U is x squared minus 4, x squared plus minus 7. And that's it. Oh, not done yet. Yeah, here x squared minus 4 can be written as x plus 2, x minus 2, because it's the difference of two squares. And then times x squared minus 7. And that is complete. Yeah, this one is challenging. But you can email me. It's just one question. Really just one question. So we have 3 parentheses. 1, 2, 3. X plus 2. X minus 2. X squared minus 7. X squared minus 7. Done.
You put x minus 20 on one of them.
Oh, sorry. What is supposed to be? 2. Yeah, my bad. Okay. Done. Right? Yeah. So let me erase. Go to the next question. 29. Erase. All right, this one. Quadratic trinomial leading coefficient 1, right? Just a simple shortcut. Just simple shortcut. Parentheses, parentheses. Yeah, let me erase this very well. Okay. So they multiply to positive 44, add up to negative 24. So both of them are negative, right? Yeah, I said the 4 conclusions, you need to get familiar with them, that you are able to unconsciously determine the signs of the two integers we are looking for, right? Yeah, they are both negative. What is it? 1 times 44, 2 times 22. 222, look at that, 222. 2 and 22. Okay, agree?
Yes.
Yeah, next one. All right, so this one is 1 positive, 1 negative. X, yeah, 1 negative, 1 positive, and the positive number has bigger absolute value. So x minus x plus. Let's see. 100. 1 times 100, 2 times 50. No, 3, 4 times 25. No, 5 times 20. 520. Then look at that. 5, negative 5, positive 20. Yeah, double check. Negative 5 times 20, negative 100. Negative 5 plus 20, positive 15. Done. Right? You repeat the same type of problem. 说卡, all right? This one, guys. Does that draw your attention? 8, 48, 40. Does that draw your attention? Huh?
Yes.
Yeah, what is the attention that you need to pay attention
GCF.
to? GCF, awesome, thank you. Factor 8 out, x squared plus 6x plus 5, right? Okay, I got it. So we have 8 out. Also, did you guys repeat the examples I gave you in the slide? Because each question, I only have time to give you one example. We had a similar problem, right? Yeah, that you need to factor out the GCF and then apply the shortcut. So we have an 8 out, and the trinomial inside the parentheses will apply shortcut. Both of them are positive, right? Plus 1 plus 5. 1 times 5 is 5. 1 plus 5 is 6, and done. Right? Okay. Erase. Okay. This one, what is about number 32? Number 32. Find a polynomial in factored form of the shaded area. Okay. I need to collapse the video like a camera. Oh, I can see this one. Okay. This one is very creative. It's doable, guys. It's just a rectangle, all right? Yeah. What's the area of the shaded region? The area of the shaded region is the bigger rectangle minus the smaller rectangle, right? The bigger rectangle base times height, 4 times x plus 2, minus the area of the smaller region, which is the x times x plus 2, right? You see that? Agree? Yes. Okay. And then look at that. What is it? Those two parts have a common binomial factor x plus 2. Factor it out. Factor x plus 2 out. X plus 2 out.
And then it would be 4 minus x.
Exactly, 4 minus x. And then done. Oops, did I enter anything wrong? X plus 2, 4 minus x. Find the polynomial from both figured are rectangle with that. 4 times. Oh gosh. I know what happened. Do you see what happened to everyone?
No.
The base is 6.
Oh,
mine is
scroll down.
Yeah, mine did not scroll down. Yeah. I need to make it smaller than I can see the whole picture. My bad. I apologize. But you have 3 attempts, right? And next time you will not make the same mistake. So the bigger rectangle, 4 times 6, 24. And minus the area of the smaller rectangle, which is x times x plus 2, right? X times x plus 2, yeah. And we need to find a polynomial in factored form, okay? So I'm going to distribute negative x times x negative x squared and then minus 2x. So that gives us negative x squared minus 2x plus 24. I'm going to factor negative 1 out. Then we have x squared plus 2x minus 24. Okay. So shortcut for the trinomial inside the parentheses. We're going to have x plus 6, x minus 4. Because 6 and negative 4 multiplied to negative 24 add up to 2, right? So the answer is going to be negative in front. X plus 6, x plus 6, x minus 4, x minus 4. Done. Right? Yeah. Next. Yeah. Number 33. Let me erase those things. Yeah, again, I'm recording it, so. Just watch the cloud recording. If you think I'm too fast in this question. All right. Okay. If you see trial and error method, ignore it, guys. I don't like that method, okay? And I did not teach that method, which is good. It's not a good method. What's the method I teach in the class, everyone?
Slide, divide, slide.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we don't have to take out the GCF because the GCF is 1, okay? Yeah, let's slide divide slide method. 4x squared plus 21x plus 5. Slide x squared plus 21x plus 20. Factor x plus 1, x plus 20. Yeah, this one is not that challenging. 1 times 20 is 20, 1 plus 20 is 21, right? Divide the two numbers by 4. I believe everybody know how to do it, right? Yeah, the real challenging part is the shortcut part. The slide is easy. Divide is also easy. Slide back also easy. You can do it. Yeah. So we have x plus 1 over 4. And this one, simplify 20 over 4 is 5, right? So we only need to slide this 4 back. So 4x plus 1, x plus 5. Done. We have parentheses times parentheses. That gives 4x plus 1. This one is x plus 5. Look good?
Yes.
Right? Yes, slide. Everybody can do that. Slide the leading coefficient multiply with the constant. And the shortcut part, you really need to figure it out, okay? Yeah, watch the video. And then divide the two numbers from the shortcut. Simplify. And if you still have the denominator after simplify, slide it back. Very, very doable. Very doable. I like this method. Okay, next. Let me erase that part. This part. Erase. Okay. So GCF is 1, nothing can factor it out. 9x squared plus 11x minus 14. Slide. So x squared plus 11x. What is 14 times 9, everyone?
36.
14 times 9.
126.
Thank you. 126. Okay. So factor. So 1 plus 1 positive, 1 negative, right? And the positive number has bigger absolute value. I think 2, 3, 42. Yeah, we can do this one here. 1 times 126, 2 times 63, 3 times 42, 4 doesn't work, 5 doesn't work, 6 times 21. 7 doesn't, 7, okay. 7 times what? 18. There we go. I got it. So it's a positive 18, negative 7. All right? Yeah. Do you see it, everyone?
Yes.
Yeah. Positive 18, negative 7 multiplied to negative 126, add up to 11. 18 minus 7 is 11. And then divide the two numbers by 9. Simplify x minus 7 over 9. This one is x plus 2, right? 18 over 9 is 2. Yeah. And then slide this back. So it's 9x minus 7, x plus 2. Yeah, 9x minus 7, x plus 2. 9x minus 7 and x plus 2. Done. Okay, very good. So we have, did a 34, like more than 1/3 in the past 1 hour, right? And in the past 1 hour, we did a third of the assignment. Okay, so let's keep going. This one, slide divide slide method. Yeah, nothing can figure it out. So we slide and we have x squared minus 34x minus 35. So factor x minus 35, x plus 1. Negative 35 times 1, negative 35, negative 35 plus 1, negative 34. Divided by 5, right? And x minus 7 times x plus 1 over 5. And move it back, slide it back. So the result is going to be parentheses times parentheses. We have x minus 7. Inside the second parentheses, we have 5x plus 1. Agree, everyone?
Yes.
Okay, very good. Thank you for your response, Emma. All right, let's erase. Erase. I wish there's a button, right? There's a
Does
button.
Control Z work? That's
Control
the,
Z.
yeah, does that
Oh.
work?
I'll try. Let's see if it works. Control Z. Control Z. Yeah, it works. But what about here?
You'll have
Control-
to probably kind
Control
of
Z.
and
Control
all the
Z
way back
probably,
until.
yeah, only do reverse once, right?
If you tap it more than once, you can keep going back, but you'll probably have to tap it.
Yeah, the thing is I have a lot of strokes. All right. Yeah, I'll figure that out later. Question number 36. Slide divide slide. Yeah, when you do the same thing so many times, I believe you grasp the method, right? Yeah. Slide, so I have x squared plus 8x plus 12. How do you factor this one, everyone? 2 and 6, right? 2 times 6, 12 plus 6, 8. Divided by 4. Simplify. X plus half, x plus 3 halves. Bring it back. So 2x plus 1 times 2x plus 3. Parentheses. 2x plus 1. 2x plus 3. Done. All right. Erase. This one. So the first try, I thought there's GCF, but no. 34 is 2 times 17. There's no GCF. Slide divide slide. And we have x squared minus 34x plus 225, right? Okay. How do we factor that? Since they multiply to positive, add up to negative, both of them are negative, right? Yeah, let's see how do we factor 225. It could be 1 times 225. 2 doesn't work. 3 times 75, right? Yeah. 4 doesn't work. 5 times 45. Yeah. 6 doesn't work. 7 doesn't work. 7 doesn't work. 8 doesn't work. 9 times 25. There we go. We got it. 9 and 25. right? -9 times -25, positive 225, -9, -25, add up -34, correct? Yeah, divide. Yeah, the only challenging part is the shortcut, guys. But you really need to grasp the method. Divide by 15, simplify, 9 over 15, 3/5. 25 over 15, 5 over 3, right?
Right.
Yes, yeah. And bring it back, set it back. So it is 5x minus 3, yeah, times 3x minus 5. Parentheses, 5x minus 3, 3x minus 5, done. You should double check when you have extra time over the, when you do the homework, right? When you do the test, when you have extra time, you should double check. Let me erase those. All right. So this one, do we have a GCF to factor out? No. So slide divide slide. So x squared minus 16x minus 12 times 3, 36. All right. So they multiply to negative, add up to positive. The netting number has a bigger absolute value. 1 times 36, 2 times 18, 2 times 18, right? Yeah. Positive 2, negative 18, add up to negative 16. Okay, divide. Divided by 3, x plus 2 over 3, x minus 6. 18 divided by 3 is 6. Slide it back. So 3x plus 2, parentheses, 3x plus 2, x minus 6. Done. Right? Yeah. Let me erase those. What happened is we have so many different methods, and in a class, we only have a limited time to cover a few questions. You just not practice enough. You don't practice enough. So you're gonna have to practice on a daily basis. Redo the examples in the class is a good idea. Any one of you redo my examples. Any one of you. You do? Okay, that's good. Yeah. All right, this one, nothing to factor out. Slide divide slide. Okay, so I have x squared plus 4x minus 21. The positive number has a bigger absolute value, right? 7, negative 3. Yeah. Negative 3 times 7, negative 21. Negative 3 plus 7, positive 4. All right. Divide. Divided by 21. Simplify. 1/7, 1/3. Slide it back. Slide it back. So the answer, 7x minus 1, 3x plus 1. 7x minus 1, 3x plus 1. 3x plus 1, right? Very good. Let's erase this page. All right. GCF? No GCF. So slide divide slide. Is x squared plus 11x minus, help me out, what is 14 times 15?
$210.
210.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Perfect. Factor. one negative, one positive. Oh, okay. So yeah, the positive number has a bigger absolute value, okay? The positive number has a bigger absolute value. Because they add up to positive. All right. Isn't 21 and 10? 21 and a 10, right? Yeah, negative 10 times 21, negative 210. 21 minus 10 is 11. Okay, very good. Divided by 14. Simplify. 10 over 14, 5 over 7. 21 over 14, 3 over 2. Slide it back. Slide it back. The answer is parentheses, 7x minus 5. Oh, what happened to that? 7x minus 5. 7x minus 5. 2x plus 3. 2x plus 3. Done. Next. All right, let me erase those. Okay. Okay. This one, okay. This one has a GCF. Did you notice that?
Yes.
What is it?
5.
Yes,
right?
exactly.
5.
Exactly, yeah. 3x squared minus 10x minus 8, right? Okay. So we're going to slightly divide slide to factor this trinomial inside the parentheses. That gives x squared minus 10x minus 24, which gives x minus 4, x minus 6. 94, 96 multiplied to 24 add up. Oh. I made a mistake. My bad. So if I do too fast, sometimes human being make mistake, right? Yeah. But I noticed right away. So we're gonna be 1 negative, 1 positive. Yeah. Because the addition is negative, multiplication is also negative. Then now would be 8 and 3. No. 212. 212. Positive 2, negative 12, multiply to negative 24, add up to negative 10. Yeah. Divided by 5. Divided by 3, sorry. 3 is the leading coefficient. Simplify x plus 2/3, x minus 4. 3 slide back. So the answer is going to be, yeah, do not forget you have a 5 GCF out. 5 GCF times parentheses. First parentheses, 3x plus 2, 3x plus 2. Second parentheses, x minus 4. And done. Right? Yeah, that one has a GCF to factor out. Erase those. All right. What's the GCF, everyone?
2.
X.
X, yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
So we have 2x squared plus 3x minus 20. Yeah, double check. 4x cubed plus 6x squared minus 40x. Yeah. All right. So this one slightly divide slide. We have x squared plus 3x minus 40. They multiply to negative, add up to positive. So opposite sign, positive number has bigger absolute value. Is going to be 8 and 5. Negative 5 times 8, negative 40. Negative 5 plus 8, positive 3. Divided by 2. Right? So x minus 5 over 2. This one's x plus 4. Slide the 2 back in front of x. So the answer is going to be, do not forget we have a GCF, which is 2x. 2x is out. Parentheses. First parentheses, 2x minus 5. 2x minus 5. 2x minus 5. Second parentheses, x plus 4. Correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Very good. All right, next. Let me erase. All right, this one, what's the GCF? 3, right? Yeah, factor 3 out. 8x squared minus 22x plus 15. Okay, slide. We have x squared minus 22x plus 15 times 8. What is 15 times 8, everyone? 120, right?
Yep. 120.
Yep.
And we're going to factor. Since they multiply to positive, add up to negative, both of them are gonna be negative, right? 12 and 10. There we go. 12 and 10 multiply to 120, add up to 22. So negative 10, negative 12, right? Both of them are negative. Negative 10 plus negative 12, negative 22. Negative 10, negative 12 multiply 120. Divide by 8, the one you slide earlier. Simplify 10 over 8, 4 over 5. Sorry, 5 over 4, my bad. 10 over 8, 5 over 4. This was x minus 12 over 8, 3 over 2. Okay, slide it back, slide it back. So the final answer, don't forget we have 3 parentheses times parentheses. Inside the first parentheses, 4x minus 5. 4x minus 5.
And it's
Second
2x
parentheses,
minus 1.
yeah, 2x minus 3. There we go. All right. Erase. Yeah, what's the GCF of this trinomial? What's the GCF of this trinomial?
X.
X. Yeah. So 15x squared minus 11x plus 2. Slide x squared minus 11x plus 30. 15 times 2 is 30, right? Factor shortcut. Both of them are negative. Let me see. 5 and 6. 95, 96 multiply to 30, positive. 95, 96 add up to negative 11, right? Okay. Divided by 15. Yeah, whatever you slide, that is the you need to divide. So x minus 5 over 15, 1/3. 6 over 15, 2/5. Slide it back, slide it back. So the final answer is going to be, we have x outside, GCF, parentheses, parentheses. First parentheses, 3x minus 1, 3x minus 1. Second parentheses, 3x
5x
minus 2.
minus 2.
Yeah, 5x minus 2. Yeah, very good. 5x minus 2. Awesome. You guys doing great. It looks easier when you watch, right? Let me reason why. Like, correct? Are you a fan of football or any sport? Any one of you are sport? You watch sport? Like you are expert, you know how to, that guy should go there, that guy should go there. You understand, but doesn't mean you can win the game on the court. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, in order to win in playing, that takes a lot of practice. I used to teach a lot of athletic students. I love my athletic students, but a lot of them fall asleep in my class because they have a training in the early morning. And then the time when they go to my class, they are very tired. They fall asleep. They often tell me, I'm here for football. I'm here for basketball. That means I'm not here for algebra. All right, let's continue. We have 4 minutes. Yeah, let's do this. GCF, What is GCF, guys? 2, right? Yeah, 9x squared plus, what happened to this one? Oops. So 2 factored out, 9x squared plus 27, sorry, 27. Yeah, 54 divided by 2, 27, x minus 10. Slide. So we have a 9x squared, so no, x squared plus 27x, excuse me. Let me erase this very well, otherwise I cannot do it. Minus 10, right? This is 10, okay. So we have x squared plus 27x minus 90. We have two numbers. We need two numbers. One positive, one negative. Positive has a big absolute value. Let's think. 9 times 10. 3 times 30. Yes, 330. 93, positive 30. Multiply to negative 90, add up to 27. 30 minus 3 is 27, right? Yeah, divided by 9. And let me erase those very well. X minus 1/3. X plus 30 over 9. 10 over 3. Slide it back. Slide it back. So we have, okay, so we have 2 as GCF, and the parentheses. In the first parentheses, 3x minus 1. Second parentheses, 3x plus 10. Yeah, plus 10. And done. Right? Okay, let's see. Let's do one more. Okay, let's do one more. Let me erase those. It's going to be number 46. Very productive today, right? All right. Yeah, so, number 46 is a binomial, guys. Binomial. What is my summary says? If it's a binomial, you need to think about firstly GCF, right? Firstly GCF. Do we have GCF to take it out? No? Then you have to think about, is this a difference of two squares? Yeah? It is. Base 1 is 1. Base 2, 8x, correct? So it's a difference of two squares. So the final answer is going to be parentheses times parentheses. Base 1 plus base 2, 1 plus 8x. Second parentheses, base 1 minus base 2, 1 minus 8x. Done. Yeah, 1 minus 64x squared. All right, guys. Yeah, we did a 46 question. Let me, I think if I save it, I can keep going next time, right?
Right.
Okay,
Yes.
I'll save it and then we can continue next time. I got a chat. Yes, correct. I'm gonna fix Craig's attendance. And then nobody extra credit today, right? Do we agree? Because I did everything.
Right.
All right, that section. All right, guys, I hope today's practice is helpful. We did a lot. And you should really start to work on your homework assignments. If you have any questions, please feel free to email me. I have student hours. My student hours is posted in Blackboard. Today, I'll just change Craig to Copy. And save. And this one, discussion. I'm going to delete this one. All done. All right, guys. Today is Thursday. I'll see you on Tuesday. Have a good weekend.
Have a good weekend. Thank you.
Bye-bye. Emma, I hope it helps today. The class.
Yes, I was
Okay.
actually about to just say thank you for the review. It was very
No
helpful.
problem. No problem. And I recorded the class. If you need it, because I did it very fast. Just
Yeah.
repeat it. You can probably, I don't know if you have a way to change the speed.
There should be, yeah, I think so. For my ASL videos, I slowed those down, so I think it'll probably be in the settings.
ASL, what is that?
American Sign Language.
Oh, very good, very good. That's a very good language to learn.
Yeah, it's been
right.
pretty fun learning it.
Yeah. Okay, Emma, I'll see you on Tuesday.
See you on Tuesday. Have a good
Bye-bye.
night.
You too.
Bye.